So black as ink, I better know your drink. Everything you pray for, everything you pray.
Oh yeah, bringing that smooth sound to your ears. Welcome to another episode of the C.I.T.Y podcast, episode 186. We are your hosts. I'm Tony and I'm here with
your boy Eric.
Hate that boy.
And
Roman.
hey, guess who's back to back?
Hey everybody, Grandpa Slit.
I was trying to make my voice like as smooth as I can in the beginning. I was like, dude, sure, your fucking voice. I can't do smooth. My voice acting career is over.
Should have done cartoony.
Yeah.
You got the voice for cartoony.
Yeah.
You got the noise for a bitch.
I always thought, well, my brother, so I told him I wanted to be a fucking voice actor. He's like, you're good for a girl role. I was like, I
Yeah, there you
guess.
go.
And then I found out that a lot of girls do the man's voices and a lot of guys do the girls' voices and voice acting.
I wouldn't say like a lot of dudes do girl voices. Girls
Shut up, nigga. That's my saving game. Fucking Grace.
Nope.
Fuck you. Fucking
Next Lisa
haters.
Simpson.
Yeah.
You guys are haters.
If anything, Tony, your character would be
Hey,
Meg.
Mark. No, Lisa. He's a Lisa. I know
Nah,
what it
dude,
said.
he's a Meg, bro. He's straight up Meg.
Meg.
Meg and maybe like a Mo Slizlak or if not a
I was gonna
Cletus.
say Mila Kunis. Hell yeah.
Yeah, see, don't say Meg, because then that gives him hope.
No, you gotta give him Bart because it's Nancy Cartwright.
I say Lisa, because no one really cares for Lisa.
I don't know who voice acts.
I'd say
Lisa.
Maggie because no one really cares about Maggie.
Because you suck.
Maggie has no voice at all.
Oh, apparently,
Exactly.
apparently, in one of the new Disney movies, they're gonna have a little short with Maggie. Like, there's gonna be like a little short, I guess a short film, like
Yeah,
6
yeah.
minutes or so.
Yeah.
It's gonna be her. It's gonna be Maggie on a date with the one unibrow, baby.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're gonna have like a date or something.
They're making another Simpsons movie, or just like
No, it's just a
something-
short.
No, it was just a short that they're planning to do.
Wait a
But
minute.
apparently Disney wants them to make another Simpsons movie.
Mhm.
But
The
the
Apu story.
but the actual animators have horror stories about the first movie
Mhm.
that they're not sure if they want to do that.
Who doesn't like Spider Pig? Spider Pig, Spider Pig.
I did.
Does whatever a spider pig can.
Well, that was the era of the Simpsons when they were kind of, they're going downhill.
The movie when I remember seeing the first, I actually saw it in theaters. The first movie, I was like, oh, okay, it's cool. Like the first viewing, I thought it was fine.
They
And
saw
then-
Bart's dick and he was super excited.
And then, yeah, I was Ralph, or I like boys now. But after like seeing it, I think I've seen it like 3 times maybe. I was like, oh, okay, it's better than I first thought.
I think that's with all Simpsons. You guys gotta watch it a couple times, you get the jokes. You're like, oh, okay.
No, because there's like that sweet spot of like season 5 to 11 or 12. That's fucking pure gold.
I have a Disney Plus. I'm gonna binge some Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also on Hulu.
Oh, they're fucking just horny right now.
But Hulu only has like the newer seasons.
Yeah.
The Simpsons actually
the good
Disney.
Simpsons on Disney.
Yeah, Disney has the complete run.
Mm.
So, if you're interested in that, if you're also interested in the Max Powers episode, I think it's called Homer to the Max. It's season 11, I think. It's fucking one of my favorite episodes.
Which one's that one?
It's one where he changes his name to Max Powers.
And he gets like really good jobs after that.
Yeah.
Really nice place and everyone else sucks.
Yeah.
My favorite
Yeah,
one.
because I think they had like a show where the guy was named Homer, and at first he was cool, but they then made him into like a fucking dumbass. And he
Oh,
was
that's
like,
right.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to be Homer no more.
Yeah. So
It's
then,
like I want a name that brings respect and admiration, like Max.
One of my favorite
Powers.
ones is the Stonecutters ones.
oh yeah.
When Homer is the chosen one.
Mm-hmm. Where he has a birthmark on his ass.
yeah.
Anyways, before we start ranting on nothing but senses, we try a little bit something new this episode. Maybe try something new from, trying to get our right place in the podcast. So we're going to start with some comments right off the bat.
right.
If you want to be part of the conversation, you could always go to youtube.com/greenworks, drop a comment there or not. Our social media is going to be in the description or not. You could always send an email. Eric, tell them the email.
That's not how we do it.
Fucking we're changing shit. I just said we're trying new shit. You goddamn.
CityPod88@gmail.com. Mark?
This is no, I don't like it. CityPod88@gmail.com.
I don't like change.
I don't like change. I just like quarters, nickels, and dimes, but not penny.
No one likes pennies.
Ain't that all change?
That's why he throws
What are you
me
talking
off.
about?
What are you
Mark's
talking
like
about?
the biggest one who accepts change. He just goes with the flow. I like that
That's
about
right.
you.
He's a real penny pincher.
Before we started, I was talking
I
about
hate
how
pennies. I pinch them. I
He
pinch
throws
them to their.
he throws
right
them off
color.
the fucking
In
building.
fact, you do the whole Homer thing and you let it seep into your
Squeeze
skin.
it.
Comes back to
Squeeze
sense.
every penny.
That's right.
Before we started the podcast, Mark and I were having a conversation about how he takes nothing serious, like nothing like he never gets excited about anything. And he's like,
That's not true.
except pennies. He hates pennies and Jews.
Oh.
Penny Jews.
Penny Jews.
Jewish pennies.
God damn it.
The comments, Roman. The comments.
Yes, we
That
have.
sounds like a news story. It's like the story of the penny Jew.
And how Mark got tainted by it.
Yeah, it's like the reverse of the Grinch stole
Dude, what
Christmas.
happens if he dated a Jewish girl named Penny and just
Well, he
fuck
can't
his
now.
lights
He's a
out?
married man.
That's right.
I said if he dated in the past.
What if he
That's-
sees
that's
This is
where
the
he gets his
this is
hate
the
from.
Marvel's What If.
what? Yeah, exactly.
And that's
What-
where he gets his hate from. This girl just
Damn.
fucked him up.
So instead
What-
of it
what
like this,
if?
he becomes a Weinstein or fucking Goldstein.
Hey
Mark-
guys, I would come to the podcast, but I need to be reimbursed for my gas. I can't just be coming out here every week, wasting gas.
Plus, my eczema's exasperated from the different conditions.
Boy.
Can we have it in the other room? It's so humid. It's always so humid. It's not. It has too bright. Hurts my eyes.
What if, like, let's say, not even that long, like 3 years down the road, you find out that Julia actually changed her name already.
She hits me with that. She's,
So,
she's
like-
like, what if I was secretly Jewish?
Exactly. What if she was secretly
I was
Jewish?
like, I'd fucking kill you.
He'd be like, that doesn't make sense. You're not circumcised.
Huh? Say what?
Girls can get circumcised?
I guess. Tuck the lips back, cut them up.
Yeah. Shave a little bit of that pussy. Yeah, pussy.
It's like, that's impossible. Every time we kiss, I don't throw up.
I think, dude, what happened to those?
Their
That
nose
was
isn't that sharp.
was
Yeah.
just the longest con ever. Like one day he was working with her and he heard her. He made a rude Jew joke. It's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna make him fall in love with me. We're gonna get married. And when he's like completely into me, I'm gonna go, I'm Jewish.
When we have children, I'm going to reveal I'm Jewish.
Oh, I knew it when they were little ratlings. I think it was like the other day ago where just telling fucking stupid jokes. And no, we were just talking and I hit her with like a fucking joke real quick. And I was like, how come mermaids wear seashells on their boobies? And she stopped. She's like, I don't know why, because they fucked their moms or something like that. No, she was like, I don't know. And I was like, because bee shells are too small. And she's like, for some reason I thought you were going to like, because fucking Jews are ugly, or you're going to drop the N-word. She's like, every time I think you're going to say just something fucked up, you tell me this little tame-ass joke.
She's like,
That's not the man I married.
Yeah.
It's not the Sheffield man I married.
Mark just goes,
Trying to
ouch,
come over here
fuck.
with his cute-ass fucking jokes.
And then you're like, yeah, don't put me in the box, bitch.
He's like, you created this monster.
Trying to spice it up by telling real tame dad jokes.
Sometimes I like to talk about dead niggers. Sometimes I like to talk about fucking shitless Jews.
Sometimes I like talking about ponies that have coughs.
There you go. And sometimes I just want a good dad joke.
Well,
Who doesn't like a good dad
I
joke?
like good, clean fun. But anyways, about them comments.
Yeah, how about some comments?
So we have a total of 4 comments.
Dun, dun, dun.
And it's from none other than Holy Demon 4062.
Damn, holy damn,
I was waiting for her to see who's gonna do it.
4062.
We're waiting for the number, right?
Exactly. It's part of the thing.
Jump!
So we had this.
Welcome to the Demon Show.
We had this theory of who this person is. That,
Oh.
right.
Oh.
It's secretly Rob Zombie.
It's like, I heard what you fucking guys said about me.
I like what you do. You make me relevant again.
You're talking about me more than anybody has in the last 10 years.
I don't have to put my wife's tits on screen no more.
Oh, I'm still gonna show her ass. My clown friend died.
That sounded a little Morgan Freeman
Yeah,
here there.
My
Shawshank.
friend died.
My clown friend died.
There you go. Hey, we're expanding our repertoire. All right, so first comment. Congrats to Eric on losing weight.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
That should be motivation for Tony. I can only assume he is big as well from what I can hear. God damn.
Like,
Shit.
wait, hold on. Do I sound that? Or like, all the shit they say about me?
You sound obese.
Holy Demon
sound
says
Hey,
that
that
they
guy's
can
got a good
actually
fucking
hear
ear.
you getting fatter as the podcast goes on.
Oh, man, I guess.
I can hear the chair squeak in the background. I like to oscillate it. It's
I can hear the chair go, help me.
That's not
help
that's
me.
not the chair. That's the foundation.
I've actually lost a pretty decent amount of weight. I actually met my second goal. What did I tell you? 2 days ago?
Yeah, you said like a couple of days ago for sure.
Nice.
I
Congrats.
haven't.
Yes, sir.
I changed.
Mazel tov.
I changed the way.
Cocktail.
There you go. Since energy. I changed the way I ate and the things I did on October. And then I met my second goal the end of February.
Mhm.
I just don't like telling
Nice.
people I'm losing weight.
That's
There you
fine.
go.
You're doing it for yourself. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But yeah, trying.
I'm
I gotta
doing it
go
for
to the gym, though.
ladies.
You go, girl.
Hear that?
I had to
Hear
go to
that,
the gym.
Holy Demon?
Holy demon!
I had to go to the gym because my nieces started making fun of my loose skin.
Ugh.
And I was like, okay, so
I
I
got
go to the
tons
gym.
of it. I got
Yeah.
tons of
Yeah.
it, baby. So it's gonna be there. You're just gonna have to
Oh,
work at it.
you know how it was? You remember the Simpsons episode where he loses weight and he's like, I'm all muscle, try to get some extra skin.
Oh, he's like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, my
grab.
niece is just like, why you have so much extra skin on your stomach and your arms, and they were making fun of my bat wings. I was like, all right, trying to.
That's why you hit him with it.
And then I have weight.
You backwing him.
I have weights here at the house, and I tried
That's
lifting them.
fun.
Turns out, like, I was struggling to pick up like 90 pounds. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I thought I was stronger than this.
Don't
And like,
strain yourself. Go smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Work your way up.
We'll give you
There you
gold.
go. I'm happy for
She's a
everybody that's
leprechaun?
fucking making strides in the right direction.
Hey, that works for fucking St. Patrick's Day.
Hey,
When is
Nobody
St.
answered to that. It's on the 17th.
it's always on the
But when
17th.
is the 17th?
I don't know.
It's a fucking Tuesday.
Is
Fuck
it?
Yeah, no,
off.
yeah. Fuck
Like
that
I'm gonna
noise.
be at work by then. Or I should be
No,
at
you
work by then.
shouldn't. It's like it.
I
Right.
have orientation next.
Yeah, no, I'm
Friday.
talking about you're talking about like date wise. I'm talking about time wise. I was like,
Oh, fuck that.
Dude,
People
I'm
can drink during the
barely
middle of
gonna
the
be.
day.
If anything, that might be like my first day of work, and I'm be like, I'm gonna fucking go to the fucking pub,
All our
show up drunk on fucking Wednesday.
All
and you know
Irish
what?
listeners are
you'll
like,
be
what a bunch of
super
pussies.
respected. They'll be like, you know what? That Roman guy, he dresses like a fag, but he's a fucking man, bro.
Yeah. Smells
Cardigan wearing ass electrician.
Smells like beer.
I work hard and I play hard.
Bam, bam, bam.
No, I'm gonna go in.
I work hard and I play on hard.
I'm gonna go in, you know, with like work jeans and my boots, and I'm gonna be wearing like a work jacket and shit.
and fucking
What?
tying up your shirt
But
in the
as soon
front.
as I clock out, you know what I mean? I punch in. I don't know how you clock out, but
You don't. You just walk off.
all right. So as soon as I walk off the site, I'm gonna take off my work jacket and I'm gonna put on that cardigan.
You know,
I'm gonna
Mr. Rogers,
I'm gonna
is
take
it?
off my boots and I'm gonna put on my Converse.
It's gonna be. Might be warm, so I don't know if you want to wear a work jacket.
No matter what.
Because he's a man.
It's
That's
a
what man
workout.
does.
Pass out day one.
I'm just saying.
It's true. He's prone to passing out. I've seen him pass out.
That was
That was old Roman.
only when we were in construction, when I didn't do anything.
Well,
Yeah.
this is
Now I've actually
construction.
worked out in the sun and it's fine.
No, he's a man.
But it's different though, because I'm pretty sure it's still like
dance now.
it's like being in a hot ass room with no ventilation.
But you're also talking about a Roman that was like 150 pounds heavier than.
True.
So
Mm-hmm. Anyways.
But no matter how much weight you lose, if you don't go out in the sun and hang out there for a good amount of time.
For sure.
It still happens because I'm pretty sure he probably had trouble in the heat at first.
I was inside majority of the time, but it was hot though. It was
Yeah,
hot
see,
for sure.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
you converted pretty good because of the heat and the fucking
Well,
warehouse.
because I worked in a warehouse for a
Yeah.
while.
It's because it's your.
But
It's your
either
bloody
way,
good.
I mean, just fucking keep hydrated. I'm gonna buy one of those big ass like 64 ounce like jug, the
Works.
cool jugs. I'm just gonna fill it with some ice and boom, there. Bob's your uncle. I have
No,
cold water all day.
my uncle's Chewy.
Oh, okay. Bob's your Chewy, your
Chewy.
uncle.
There you go.
Whatever. Doesn't work when you're
And-
Mexican.
and
It only works when you're
Jesus.
fucking British.
Serato teo Chewy. You gotta say that in Spanish.
Her next comment.
His.
His.
Holy demon.
Holy cow, the shortest podcast you guys have done. Are you guys just getting lazy? Was listening to it while making myself dinner and realized it was already at the end.
Hell yeah.
Here's the fucking thing. The last episode is the most I've ever tried. It's the hardest I've ever worked.
There was extra stuff in it, but it was still bad.
It was the hardest I've ever worked in editing and trying to make it sound like a one flowing conversation of nothing but the funny stuff, which was the Bio Boys, because we started with it and we ended it with it, and then originally the podcast was like an hour and a half long.
Mm-hmm.
But I caught a lot of fucking crap. Just like I was trying something new. I was trying to be like, oh man.
And they hate it.
Yeah, because no, people,
I don't think he hated it. He didn't say he didn't hate it. He's just surprised that it caught him off guard.
True.
I was just like, I was like, man, I tried so hard. I gave it like a couple days of editing. I kept listening to the track over and over, make sure it flowed and shit. And I was like, I was so proud of it. I was like,
Yeah.
It was just the funny stuff. It was just literally like us sitting in a room and just fucking conversating over fucking Mark's joke that he does at work. I was like, "Ooh, people are gonna enjoy this.
People gonna love this whole
Bye,
getting a
boy.
boner from your daughter.
Yeah, 'cause
daughter,
Your wife.
your daughter wife.
Last episode we were talking politics and artists' rights and all that shit. I was like, that doesn't make the podcast. It's not part of the.
Oh, I guess
Boys.
Tony just didn't want to point that he was wrong.
But
That's the
It's
bloopers.
funny that you're saying all this because the next comment from Holy Demon, just curious, when are you guys going to have an actual conversation? Just sounds like a group of adult teenagers talking.
Hell
I
yeah.
can see why you guys call yourself trash.
Man, this holy demon's on point.
You talk that you're trash and you'll become trash. You guys should do what it sounds like Roman did and cut the fat and really do something with this podcast. If you want to know what I'm talking about, listen to your first podcast. Sounds the same.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
it does.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it is.
We haven't really evolved, have we?
We lost members, so
Not really. Oh yeah,
slowly we trimmed
We
that
lost
Which
back.
is funny because I told Roman we gained followers this week. I was like, oh shit, people are actually listening.
Yeah, the Bye Boys were hit.
The Bible boys were hit.
Bye, boys.
All right, so here.
But to
But
be honest,
the
look,
funny
so
thing
from
is
what
that-
I've heard is he didn't hate that it was shorter. He just caught him off guard.
That it was
And
shit.
what we have changed from the first one to this next one is probably a little bit better fucking self-esteem at best.
Maybe. I
We
don't
still
think
hate each other.
we have a positive outlook now, you know, with
The
the
only
whole
thing-
health thing.
The only thing changes that you guys lost weight. That's it.
that's about it. Because when we talk about it, we're still talking shit to each other the entire time.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's the thing.
We're not like being positive towards each other, or a majority of the time we're not. So it really hasn't changed. I kind of agree with Holy Demon,
Okay.
where but
But that's the
The thing
thing.
is,
This
even
the
when-
Bible
even
boys
when
is
we
our
try-
conversation.
Even when we try to do a structure thing, it never goes that way,
yeah,
and it's
That's
always
true.
shit. So I mean,
Because someone here
Which is
doesn't know
shit.
how to actually debate.
Tony,
after a while,
stop
it
saying
is just dug.
I give up halfway. I'm like, all right, you're right.
So then there's times when we do
It's
games
all
and
about
stuff
the
like that.
money.
Yeah,
Those
we
are fun.
haven't done games in a
Oh,
while,
yeah.
in a hot
Yeah.
minute.
Holy Demon, you can tell. What do you think about the episodes with the games?
Have you
The-
listened to those? I don't,
Hey, look. Supposedly here at the first one, and I think he's like the what do you call those people? Like long time listeners, first time callers type
Yeah.
of people. Like
No,
he's like, you know what?
wasn't
I
the
think
first
it's about
time when
time we fucking hit this bitch.
I want to say the first time Holy Demon message
It
or
was an
put in
email.
the comments. Was it an email?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like a glowing review for us. I think it was like positivity on Tony too.
Yeah,
That's what I remember. That's what I remember.
I think
from
he
it.
did or Holy Demon did an email, and then he left a comment, like a small comment once or twice. And then I guess, we're just like, where are you, Holy Demon? And he's just like, you know what, guys? I'm going to be the next Clarissa.
Well,
I want to have my own theme
Funny
song.
like, he's like, it's
And we give it to you. We
it's
give you everything you
asking-
want.
It's
We gave you a
asking for one of our.
we gave you a weak ass theme song.
It's still a work in progress, bitch.
Clarissa just wanted a theme song because Trent had one at the time.
Oh, that's
true.
right.
The Trent tick. What?
It was
Dick
a-
Sucking
it was-
Power Hour.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the Trent Dick Sucking Power Hour.
And now he doesn't even listen.
Yeah,
You guys scared him off with your gayness.
Yep.
No, it's just like all they do is talk about how handsome I am. Which Trent, man, you fucking handsome, dog.
Still handsome.
Still handsome. years later, we're still talking.
I like to think he hasn't like listened in a while to say like, okay, they have to stop talking about me. And he listens to this episode, he's like, God damn it!
Fuck! And he gives himself a good, like a big old handsome smile, like, yeah.
Then he looks in the mirror, he's like, you still got it.
He pulls out his pocket mirror, he's like, yeah, you're too good looking, that's all.
Damn, baby.
You're too good looking for this world. Gotta stay inside.
You know the sad thing is that the Bayou Boys is our conversations.
Yeah, like
We,
the-
we
yeah.
For the
that's
most
how
part.
we talk. We talk like fucking dumb teenagers
Our-
about dumb
oh,
shit.
our whole thing is that we rarely have super serious conversations.
You know what it is that none of us have like the same mindset of shit.
No.
Like me and Mark talk politics, and Roman and Eric would zone out. You got Mark and Roman would talk Warhammer, and Eric would zone out, and I would try to be like, I know some shit, but I don't. And then Eric would talk fucking anime, and you guys would be like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then me and Roman would talk about porn.
Yeah.
And then I would start talking about something, and everybody just like, shut the fuck up, Tony. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
you're
all
talking
right.
about leather working and you don't do it.
I do the work and
Goddamn.
jewelry, but goddamn, all right. But
By the way, been working on my calligraphy.
There you go.
About that fucking, yeah, dude.
now we're going old
calligraphy.
English, too.
Like you make pictures on pyramids and shit.
No.
That's hieroglyphics.
I was like,
I thought that was one of the machines that floated up in the air like a plane.
what?
You mean a plane?
No. It's like the thing that Kobe fell out of.
Oh.
Oh hell.
He didn't fall out of it. He went down with it.
Yeah, my bad.
Helicopter.
He COVID himself off.
Okay.
Kobe jumps out.
Man, that guy always hits it in the spot.
Guy's always on point,
No.
no matter what he does. That guy's a gem.
The trash thing, the trash comment.
Yeah.
Roman has said, "Hey man, we shouldn't be calling ourselves trash."
Yeah.
And, like he said a while back, he's like, "Don't fucking say you're negative because then it sounds bad. It sounds like we're not trying." But a long time ago, like, we're gonna be a horrible podcast. Might as well be the best horrible
Yeah.
podcast around, and that's how we try to sell trash.
Yeah, we leaned into it.
And you're
hard.
like, yeah, we're just bad at this. We're bad podcasters, but we're so bad, it's kind of good, kind of deal. Because
Yeah, I
then
don't
we
know if it
compared
works
it.
out.
We compared it to Seinfeld. It was like the show was about nothing,
Yeah.
but it was
But that was
entertaining.
good, though.
Yeah,
It
It was
funny.
written well.
We're
It's
no
actually
Jerry.
funny.
But that was the whole. Us
We don't
calling
have a
us trash.
Kramer.
Yeah,
I'm
we don't.
pretty sure if we thought it was trash, we wouldn't fucking
We're all
continue
nothing
going.
but Elaine.
We're not even Costanzas.
Yeah.
Can't stand
If
you.
anything, we're a bunch of Newmans.
I don't think calling yourself a negative thing is a negative thing.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of the definition.
Some
of it.
sometimes being too self-deprecating can be annoying.
Yeah, look at Pete Davidson.
I don't know who that is.
He's a-
Exactly.
Ariana Grande's ex-boyfriend, dude from SNL.
Yeah.
All the tattoos.
Oh,
He-
fucking
they thought he was suicidal for a while.
Adam Sandler Light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's Adam.
No, that's
That's
Adam
Andy,
Reaper.
Andy something. Yeah.
So Andy Sam.
Andy
Yeah.
Samberg.
He's a
That
pale,
angry.
pale, skinny white dude.
I know who you're talking about. I think
Okay.
that's when you get Adam Sandler, you keep diluting him. You get Andy Sandberg, and then you do it again, then you get that Pete guy.
He's Alan
When you,
Sandler super
when
light.
you dilute again, he gets like even uglier and less funnier.
He just becomes some regular Joe from Staten Island
So
or Jersey.
It's Adam Sandler, then it's Adam Sandler Light, and then it's it's Diet Adam Sandler, then it's Light. Fucking Adam Sandler.
Like zero.
Light Diet.
Yeah, there you go.
It's in the Whitest Kid You Know.
Oh,
They
it's-
do,
no,
when they
was
do
it-
the Saturday Night Live thing where it's like Adam Sandler, Andy Samberg, Salamander, Jamie Sandbergs,
It goes Diet and Zero.
There you go.
Colonel Sanders.
Oh, we moved on up now, huh?
Moving on up. Alright, last comment from Holy Demon.
Holy demon.
Also, for your information, Roman, I am a woman.
Oh
So
shit!
Holy Demon's a woman. That's why I kept saying she.
And Eric,
Because, yeah.
And Eric's just like,
Nah.
nah.
Yeah, nah, fuck you.
I thought it was
Dude.
Sam, but I didn't know it was Samantha.
Well, here's where me and Tony started
Tony and I.
thinking.
Uh-huh.
We started.
we got some theories
yeah,
about
we
this.
started going all fucking full conspiracy. What
Ah.
I'm thinking Holy Demon 4062 is,
Uh-huh.
I think it's a backup account for Clarissa, where she can be ultra mean to us while still keeping Clarissa as like the shining. You know,
But she likes
beacon.
She's narcissistic. She wants two fucking.
No,
songs?
not at all. It's not about narcissism.
Oh.
It's about like she's genuinely a nice person, but
Yeah.
just like every nice person, you could also be a little bit
It's
salty.
Her Jekyll to her Hyde.
So yeah, exactly. So
Which
it's
is
just like
funny
her-
because her salty is nice to me.
You know what though? I don't
Sometimes.
believe. I don't want to believe that because she always seemed like a straight shooter.
Yeah,
Like
I don't-
she'll tell you like
I'm
straight
not-
up.
that
I'm not
is
buying
true.
into that.
No.
I'm not
Yeah.
buying into this theory.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a possibility.
You're
And
getting,
we
you're
thought it
getting,
was-
you're getting real flat earther on me right now.
Now here we go.
Hey man, that's real.
Holy Demon, you have some YouTube videos, and I think we heard Sam's voice. I know Sam listens. He was the 10 Mio Deals dude.
So
Yeah.
the second
Right.
theory is
But then
Sam's just being a troll.
Yeah.
Possible.
And then the third theory is
Like
that
that long one saying we're teenage adult,
Mhm.
whatever. That does sound like a real Sam thing to say.
does.
and then the third one is that it was Sam's ex-girl or Sam's sister. I know they used to all use the same one.
Oh.
And they just
That's
kept
also
listening.
a strong possibility.
That one could
The
be
cock
probably.
thickens
So,
instead of the plot thickens.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
But
Don't
then-
worry about it.
oh,
I just gotta keep going.
the other theory was that it's Clarissa's husband, and it's just a way to fucking poke at Roman.
Ooh, I like that one.
Because
We're getting real fucking 2012 novella up in this
no,
bitch.
here's the thing, like Clarissa listens and she's always fucking listening. He's like, who are you fucking listening to that's either making you either laugh or really mad?
And she's like, "What garbage are you listening to?" She's like, "Oh, my
It's-
fucking ex
Yeah, he's
and
doing
his
a podcast.
homeboys. They're doing this podcast." But,
I just
you
do
know,
it to be nice.
Yeah,
And then you know
Or
how
why?
really
she,
sad.
you know how she did the catch up email once.
Uh,
The husband came in and was like, "What are you writing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm sending this email out to the podcast, just making sure that we still listen."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "All right," and then he starts listening. He's like, "Oh, I fucking hate this Roman dude.
Damn, these guys are actually
Oh,
kind of
man.
funny.
I'm gonna let him have it."
I ain't never met that turtle-looking motherfucker, but
but I hate him.
But then,
And also love him because without him, Clarissa would have left him and met me.
he really fucked her over like that. He was a real piece of work, that guy.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Fucking piece of
If
work.
I ever see him, I want to punch him and maybe give him a kiss. Kiss of death, yeah. Holy demon.
I'm gonna kiss him with my fists.
Nah. I didn't go back. I was supposed to do some work and see
Because I
if
get a
Holy-
boner from my wife.
My
My
wife.
wife. The Bayou Boy strikes again.
Did not really get to do it a whole lot this month. This week.
No.
Sad.
Oh,
Is that bad?
they split us up, and I had to go.
Oh.
I had
He's
to
like,
go.
He
he's
was
like,
sad.
I had to do work at work.
Bullshit.
But
Some bullshit.
How
but
fucking
someone
dare
did
they.
make a Bayou reference today, and so I was like, "Oh, Danny talked to him about it." He knows. I made a comment about fan boats. He's like, "You know where you get fan boats, right?" And I was like, "Where?" He's like, "In the bayou." I was like, "Damn right." they do." What happens in the bayou? He's like, "Whatever happens in the bayou stays in the bayou." I was like, "Ooh, this nigga knows." I just need you to
Who
say
sent
those.
you?
I just need you to say those lovely little words about your wife,
your
daughter,
Your wife daughter gets a boner.
and it fucking gets you going.
So I was supposed to do some more research on this and see if Clarissa and Holy Demon ever comment together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be like,
I think they have.
so I'd be like, can't be. There's
But,
no.
and now that I think about it, my theory falls apart where she specifically says in the emails like, "Hey, I'm catching up on like 4 or 5 like episodes, like a month's worth of episodes." So she's already doing that. I don't know if she has even the time with her family and her work to be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna troll them on this other account." So my theory is already out of contention.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So
Now,
You don't do novellas too good, baby girl.
no, not at
on
all.
the flip side, if it's not a troll, if it's not Sam with a different account or Clarissa with a different account, or her husband, we have 2 girl listeners.
You know what it could be? No, wait, because she said she cooked.
Yeah, we're so delusional that
saying-
we can ever think that 2 women actually listen. That can't be a
I was
thing.
gonna say maybe it's fucking Prue Man's girl, bro.
Nah, she wouldn't listen to us.
She probably would.
Nah, she wouldn't.
She just wants to know because she's been on the podcast before,
For sure.
and she knows we have a podcast.
For sure, but
And she knows Prue Man listens to it, so maybe they listen to it together.
And she's like, I'm gonna get on this.
And she's like, you
Real
know what?
quick.
I'm gonna hate on these niggas too. And Prune's like, let me show you the ways of the troll.
Or is it actually Prune? Could
That
it
could be.
Prune?
Maybe.
It's-
I don't know.
Because Prue Man has been busy too.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So
Like,
she's picking up the slack. I was like, I got you, baby.
well, this makes
The ball's
this,
in my court now.
this makes it sound like Holy Demon isn't busy. All this bullshit just makes it like, oh, like she's not busy. She comments on our episodes, which
She's like,
we
this is what...
we appreciate
we
the
totally
comments.
appreciate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We do.
Look,
All she
he
gets
got-
from this, she's like, I fucking take the time to
This
comment
is-
to these
Exactly.
little
If
If
fuckers.
anything, she started a conversation that we've actually been keeping track on.
Exactly. You're,
So,
you're the
there you
key
go.
to us having a better podcast.
Boom, there
There
you
you
go. Throw us a subject and we'll fuck it.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah, Holy Demon, what do you want
Fuck it.
us to talk about?
That
What
would be
do you
good.
want?
If you do
What
have
do you want?
if you can comment like a subject you want us to seriously talk about, that'd be cool, and we can actually research it.
Nah, just
Probably,
realize it's us, so, you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be half-assed
last time
stuff,
there was,
Our
It's gonna be like 5 minutes for the podcast, and then we're gonna like try to get as
It's
many.
gonna turn into a
fucking
dick
riff.
joke at the end.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
She's
That-
like,
yeah.
what do you guys think of the coronavirus? It seems like it's
I
a
think
dick.
it's a big fat cock.
Yeah.
You know, it hit Italy. You know what they have in Italy? Uncut, thick Sicilian cock.
Is it uncut?
oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dirty,
Which
dirty
Corona-
Guidos.
Corona involved and it got into dogs now, and people are afraid now.
A dog.
Man, that's all you need is one.
A dog, not dogs.
Well, hey, there
It's
goes
like
the
a
dogs.
guinea pig.
And even at that, it was like a really low positive.
So, you know, Mark has the knowledge of Corona if you want to ever know it. a little bit.
I'm not too worried about it, man. Just fucking chuck it and fuck it, bro.
In the words of Mark, be prepared, but just don't go crazy.
Yes.
The virus is free.
Yeah.
Now, do you have multiple accounts for anything?
I do, but that was just cause.
I forgot the first password.
Yeah.
Tried to make a second one.
No, it was one. It was for like different jobs. One was like a job one. Another one was for like another job. Was like, oh, we need you to sign in through this weird Google account. So I have that one.
Mm.
I have an old one, and then I have like my main one. So I have like 4 different accounts.
I mean, if we're talking about like emails, I have like 6 or 7 different emails.
No, but accounts where you would, like, it's almost following the same shit, but just a little bit different.
No.
Or like a troll account.
no.
No?
Nah, everything is the same across the board.
Yeah.
Like, when I started the Grimwork stuff, I wanted to use the original email I use for everything.
I have Grimworks and I work Grim.
But then I was like, oh, when I'm giving out the email, it sounds weird that I'm like, why isn't you just the company's name email? So I made a different account, and that evolved to like another fucking personal account for me. Cause like on YouTube and shit, I don't use Grimworks except for just business stuff or trying to promote the business stuff, right? But then I have one for me where that's where I listen to all the ASMR shit and I troll
your pervy account.
I,
No, ASMR's not pervy.
It's
I mean, it
pervy.
could be.
I keep
everything
everything
now.
pervy on the same thing. I was like, fuck it. I try to keep one for my like
fucking Chucky.
Sucias, and then one for like regular Facebook shit. But I was just like, you know what? I'm the same person all around, dude. Fuck it. I just kept one Facebook, Instagram, same shit. Boom.
I guess I do have
Gamer
two.
tag.
I technically do have two YouTube and two gaming accounts.
Yeah.
Because I had for YouTube I had a normal one that was linked to one of my first emails. Then I created the my current one where I had a whole bunch of like the Destiny videos and all that shit where I was trying to do that. So I technically do have two YouTube accounts, but I just use the one now. And it was the same thing for gaming, because when it was gaming, I think my first account for PSN was Good Apollo. And then the second one, which is just the one I use now, is just Romantics. So,
But that's who you are now.
but now
that's your persona.
That's just what it is.
That's your online persona.
Oh, it's a persona. Like, it's
Yeah,
just,
I mean, when you're trying to stream and shit, you kind of need a persona, and that's who it is.
I guess, but I figured out I'm just too fucking boring to do like streaming or anything like that.
I already told you you could just do educational and facts. You're about the facts.
Bob Ross it, bro.
Yeah,
Happy
Bob.
little mistakes.
Happy little mistakes.
Let's.
You know what I'm thinking about, dude? The Grimwork stuff is the pervy side of everything that I do. Because the other stuff I use for ASMR, it's nothing but like how to make jewelry and
It's his gay
Western stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I should stop talking. But like the Grimwork stuff is where I follow the models and the cosplayers, and is where I try to fucking throw out the sexy stuff or like just get attention and shit.
Get Tony time.
And it's usually the stuff that I don't let my nieces see because it has a lot of half naked fucking cosplaying chicks.
Okay.
But my original account is just jewelry.
What freaks me out is that I forget that I have my nieces on my Facebook, and I post that fucking weird shit or just like dick jokes, and my fucking niece is just laughing to them, and I was like,
What are you
too
laughing
stupid
about?
to understand. I was like, that's fine, whatever.
It's like, but he'll get it.
Everybody learns at one point in time, so whatever.
It's true.
You shouldn't ask questions about a meme though. It's
Yeah.
like, what is this dick imprint you talking
But most of the
about?
time, it's also anime stuff, and she's like, "Dawg, what about that anime stuff?" And I was like, "It's good. You should learn more about it."
Oh, you would know, because I had a question about it.
Nah.
Is the first My Hero movie
On DVD, yes.
not on DVD? Is it on the streaming service?
No,
Is it any
No.
good?
they don't put the movies out in streaming service.
Nah.
Alright, fuck it. I'm never watching those movies.
They're like OVAs. What if I buy the DVD because my other brother hasn't watched it, and I just lend it to you?
That's fine.
Because
But
it was a really good movie also. But this new one that's out on theaters
Mhm.
tops it. 5 out of 5. Give you my quick little review
10 out
on
of
that.
10.
Solid.
it's made what 10 billion? No, not 10 billion. 10 million in the U.S. alone.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
good.
pretty
Yeah, dude,
ridiculous.
fucking-
Hopefully
Yeah.
that sends some signals like do more anime.
They have been doing
movies.
it. Like they've been
Oh,
doing
yeah?
it for a while, but they never. You would only watch them like either at the Draft House or the.
It's only
Bijou.
like 1 or 2 times
Yeah,
they show
yeah.
it. Yeah.
No,
They
but the
don't
last
last long.
I tried.
The
I tried going to like the Dragon Ball Z ones. Like I remember I went to Resurrection F.
Yeah.
Wasn't a really good movie, but I went to go watch it.
Yeah.
What they're doing is there's 3 theaters that release the anime stuff. It's only 3 showings, and it's either dubbed or subbed. That's the only thing you can see. If you miss the dub like time, you can't see it until the next day. Kind of.
It's more than 3 theaters. It's
No,
more
it's
like
3.
Santikos.
Yeah,
If
I
it's
think I went to Silverado when I saw.
So if you go to
Resurrection.
Santikos in San Antonio, you have fucking I believe the Quarries part of it. You got Casablanca, you got the Mayan, you have the Silverado, you have the fucking Palladium one, because that's all the same, I guess, company or whatever. And
Yeah.
they're showing it.
It's all Santikos. Yeah.
And then
Santikos theaters.
I think also, I don't think you can see it at the Bijou, but yeah, dude, it was really good. I really got into it to where I was just like, oh fuck, because the animation style on the movie is way different than you see it like on TV.
Okay.
Like, it just looks
like the screen's bigger or
crispier.
something,
No,
right?
no, it's
Yeah.
not just bigger, but it looks crispier. Like, the colors are more vibrant. The cell work on it is, it pops a little bit more.
Alright. Fair enough.
It drags
No, I
you
mean,
into the experience.
The only thing I don't like is the audio. For some reason, for me, you know how movies take advantage of the Dolby or however you say it, surround sound system. Dolby. Isn't there an L in there?
I don't think so.
Isn't that the elf from Harry Potter?
That's Dolby.
That's Doppler.
Isn't that the weather system they use to track down weather and shit?
That's Doppler. Doppler.
Isn't that just a clone of something?
That's a doppelganger.
Isn't that the cup full of those little ice chunks that you eat?
That's
Dippin'
Dippin'
That's
Dots.
Dippin' Dots.
I just wanted to say. I just wanted to see how far I could have kept doing this.
I am fucked
Isn't that the way you find a book in the library? That's the Dewey Decimal System.
Isn't
Isn't that a different Family Guy?
That's Huey. No wait, that's
No,
Stewie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't that Scrooge's nephew?
That's Dewey.
That's Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
The Christmas Carol dude?
Yeah.
That is...
Yeah, that's from Mr. Scrooge McDuck.
Welcome to episode
Oh,
8.
bitch. Scrooge McDuck. That's only the fucking Disney one.
Whatever. Anyways, but yeah, it was really good.
Dun.
Dude, there's been a couple anime movies that I've been wanting to go watch. There was one about firefighters that came out in January. And
Fire Force came out?
No, it was a Japanese firefighter story, like actual firefighters. Not like Fire Force, but
Oh.
Like they punch fires and shit.
no.
I figure that's how Japanese would do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
they do it fucking Avatar style.
Yeah.
I wanted to see the One Piece one, which I want to track the DVD down
Stampede, hell yeah.
because I want to see it. Whatever. Don't judge me. I like pirates, and I
I
like
know.
westerns, and I like making jewelry. Fuck
Yeah, I
you.
know. You like butt pirates. It's
Get it,
fine.
dude.
Shit, dude.
Live
Who
your
cares?
best life, girl.
Dude,
We
we're
got it.
talking about you.
No
like-
one
you
fucking
like-
cares.
You like butt wrestlers? It's cool, dog.
You know, as I was trying to say what my account has for the YouTube, I go, God damn, that's really fucking gay. So you just stop.
Just
Stop while you're
investigate,
ahead.
Shut up, inside voice. I'm gonna keep going.
I was like, I should just agree with fucking Mark. He's like, yeah, it's all pervy. It's all fucking porn.
You're being real Tom Cruise right now, dude. You're trying to run away from your gay flag. Was that all the comments?
That was all the comments.
Oh, so it's a whole holy demon.
There you go.
Would you make a troll account just to fuck
No,
around?
I don't fucking
What about
care.
you? I mean, you have some pretty good comebacks or some shit.
I have comebacks.
I mean,
Zingers.
words, stingers.
I say things.
Zingers.
Hey, you say things.
Singers.
Like, if you just, like, all these fucking YouTubers you watch, you're like, I'm just gonna fuck with them.
No, you just talk to
No,
them.
I don't fuck. I don't say
You
I
wouldn't
don't
fuck
fuck
with
with
anybody?
them. No.
No.
I've comment on stuff.
No.
I have to
Like
to
this-
try and win stuff.
There's a podcast that I listen to from one of the guys that I watch.
You should listen to City Podcast. It's like way better.
Nah, I would have said something. I even
Mark's not
got
about promoting
I even
it.
got to the point where I did like a couple of fan arts and I got two of them I got on one of their fucking image whatever bullshits.
Oh, where?
Wait, what?
You do art?
Yeah, I do like little fan arts,
For
like
what podcast?
like
They
quotes,
doodles or what?
like quotes of quotes that they've said.
Is it that Adam Curry podcast?
No.
No.
This is like some YouTuber who does Fallout stuff.
Draw my life.
I don't see you as artistic, and now you say you got even gone to the podcast?
Yeah.
He's
I did one
I think
where-
he was artistic-ish.
Yeah, find it.
He just doesn't show it off that much.
Oh, the only thing I see on our
Yeah.
artist is when he takes like really, really pride in his model painting.
No, he's done
But that's all.
I've seen the
pumpkin
doodles.
carving. I've seen the doodles. Like when he really wants to make
Wait,
something
like park,
funny, he
like
puts into
you
it.
do pumpkin carving?
No, it's not. He carved a pumpkin.
I
Oh,
carved
okay.
a pugkin. It had a pug's face on it.
God
There you
damn.
go.
Oh shit! Like for real?
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah, it's too late.
It's kinda
too late,
That's
happily.
that's when he was working at Heroes back in the prime.
And you don't fucking whore yourself out on social media to be like, look what I did.
Because it's none of their business.
Yeah, like when you put the custody stuff, the pictures I sent to you,
Mhm.
that's like the first time I really kind of put it out. Like you put it out for me. I haven't really
Oh, if
showcased
you
any
got
of my
more
models.
pictures, I'll whore you out. I'll be okay.
Yeah, see now you just you push too far. You
Oh.
push too far. And
Let me be your pimp.
Yeah, like this-
You scaring him back in his little shell, bro.
Like this is the one that got me like fucking their front cover bullshit. The guy just said one time he said get that bird pussy, and so I just drew pictures of all of them having birds look
Yo,
like
my
they want to
God,
fuck them.
That is not a fucking doodle. That's straight out fucking.
Yeah,
That's
see?
a,
I can't. It looks like we're okay. I see a guy with sunglasses and
Yeah,
parrot.
yeah, it's like a parrot. Well, y'all can't see what I'm showing,
We'll
but
put a picture on it.
yeah,
We'll whore it out for
There you
him.
go.
I'll send-
Screenshot it. Send it to Tony. and put
Yeah,
it on
I'll
the
screenshot
podcast.
it.
let me
Same
let
time.
you know that is not a doodle, dude. That's an art piece right there. Doodles are just like
I
you know
know whatever.
whatever.
I didn't know you knew how to draw people's faces.
huh? Yeah, right.
I didn't know, like I seen a doodle like dumb shit.
Yeah,
It was funny as fuck. I
fun.
never seen you like actually put like.
Fun fact: when I was younger, I used to be really into art.
Huh.
Like I was really,
makes sense with everybody you hang out.
I was really into it, and then I got my sister into it, and then when she started taking off with it, I just dropped it because I didn't want to do it anymore.
It's like it's not cool
And
anymore.
she's the one who's like, she went to school and now does the shows and shit like that, and.
And you're just like, nah, I'm better than you.
Yeah,
Is that what
I'll
you're doing?
fuck-
You're just like, I don't have to try because I'm better than you.
I
Look
have
at you.
natural talent. You learned it.
She's like, I got to the front page of a podcast. What have you
There
done?
go. Has your shit been spotted by billions on the podcast?
No,
Don't
it
think
has
so.
not.
It's not Bill. It's like barely 1,000.
Man, shut up! You exaggerate. Come on, you're talking bad.
Yeah.
You're talking shit to your sister. You gotta
He's
go
like-
hard.
You got
For like 8 years of school, you haven't even done nothing.
Wow.
Me?
You need closer numbers, bro.
She's like, I did this while sitting in the toilet. I was just like, alright, I'm gonna draw real quick.
Yeah, like what you did, I cannot do. I doodle. I just fucking like do little like things here and there.
Yeah, doodles are supposed to be like small and
Yeah, like you're actually
complete
you're
teasers.
doing.
So I think he's liking it a little bit because look at this
Yeah.
guy's face.
It's just,
Sure.
I don't know. It's just
I just realized whenever peel with the fucking layers that is marked, you are an onion, sir. Sometimes you surprise me with the shit you do.
Didn't we say this yesterday? He's a Shrek character.
No, we were talking about that about the Bayou Boys.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
he's an onion. Well, you're,
That thing was an onion. We kept-
I am surprised. I really am.
yeah, I do stuff and I just keep it to myself.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm not that surprised.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could be pretty popular if you just whore yourself out a little bit.
He's
on
already
social media.
popular.
Maybe.
And you know what?
I don't know.
I know you are popular because people that I talk to, they're like, "Did you get invited to Mark's wedding?" And I was like, "I did." He's like, "Man, I didn't even know he was getting married." He's like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Well, man, all these people know Mark and they wanted to go to his wedding."
I was just doing it to people who were close. Everybody else was just kind of like,
no,
I
but
don't know.
all these people that like know you, and he's like, "I want to be part of his world. Why doesn't he open up?" I was like, "Mark is pretty popular." I don't remember, but like at the fucking comic book store, he's like, "You were the funny dude." Look at him. He's like,
I think-
more, praise me more.
Yeah, this pleases me.
Yeah, stroke my ankle.
Oh, I'm a Bayou boy.
I'm no longer. I've transcended Bayou Boy. I'm now the daughter wife. I give people the boners.
I give you boners.
Shit.
Look at that big old fucking smile on this boy's face.
Yeah.
He's like, I got talent and no one needs to know. That's
I'm a
some
hidden
shit.
gem.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
a diamond in the rough. Call me Aladdin and get this genie a dick.
I don't know. I don't know if you've ever seen Aladdin now.
I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure I'm writing my own story.
Yeah, I put my own spin on it.
Hey,
Put my own
it's
spin on it with pussy.
It's better than I was gonna say. It's better than him trying to fucking pimp you out with your dick. It's like for the
I've done
longest
that too.
time.
I mean, it's worked.
Yeah.
For the longest time, Merrick was like marking his fucking giant ass dick.
I think I was a pretty effective pimp.
Yeah, Eric is like
I'm a hyper. I'm a hype man.
He's a hype man.
Yeah.
he's like who's that? He's like Don King. He has like a few fighters
Yeah.
that he's gotten to like A-list,
Yeah.
but everybody
Few
only
prize
knows
fighters.
those prize fighters.
Yup.
Everybody forgets all the fucking failures that he had beforehand.
Hell yeah.
Here's
I
Mike
shine so
Tyson.
bright you can't see
was
my
the
shadow,
Tyson.
baby.
You're Eric's Mike Tyson.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to bite someone's ear off.
I
Hell
get
yeah.
a fucking
Or
wicked
Ali.
face
He could be
tattoo.
Don King. Don King had Ali.
Don King's dead, right?
No.
I think he's
No.
dead.
He has to be dead.
I'll look.
This took a turn.
I don't know how we got here, but
Did he promote fucking?
Yeah, I know he's the one who promoted the Thriller Manila.
Shit. Alright.
I don't know if he was.
Oh,
Ali's or the opponents?
I don't think Mark's Muhammad Ali's
Oh, that
level yet.
motherfucker's still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is still alive.
Yeah, he's only like 80 something.
88.
Yeah, see?
He don't look bad for 88. I'll be
Of course,
honest with
black
you.
don't crack, baby.
Yeah, I would just say black don't crack.
Plus, he already had gray hairs by the time he was fucking 50. That's how he got that sweet crown.
That's right. Man, I want a crown. That'd be fucking awesome. But I don't deserve one.
That's another thing. All of you should whore yourselves out on social media a little bit more.
It's
I whore myself enough.
I've considered doing my own YouTube channel, but
Hell yeah.
that's just so much work.
You know what it
I
is?
wouldn't know what to do, and
I think
just
that's
do
what
this
happens on the spot, or when you have to do it. You just kind of like, nah, never
See,
mind. I don't
channel.
wanna
That's
do
what
this.
happened. Yeah, that's what
The-
happened with fucking what you call it? I
know
forgot.
The Sick and Wonder thing that you were doing,
No, the Sick and Wonder thing was,
or the other podcast you were doing.
no, the Sick and Wonder thing was Bugs and Fonz's, but I was tagging along. What happened there was Bugs and Fonz kind of like had a falling out. So.
Yeah.
But that was fun to do. That gaming thing was real fun to do.
I saw a
You can
couple
Twitch it up
episodes.
then. You don't have to do YouTube.
He doesn't have the money for it.
Yeah, I don't have the money, nor do I have the gear for it.
It's
Yeah.
not that much now. Literally, you could go buy a laptop that has everything equipped now.
Your boy's broke.
I ain't got the money for it.
And the work stuff, I'm pretty sure you know enough people that'll help you out, like edit and shit like that.
You can't hire editors. That's what I've seen from a lot of YouTubers.
Yeah.
You,
just
sir, are
hire
just a
editors.
talent. Let everybody else do the fucking work.
there you go, boom.
Yeah, well.
And then you don't have to pay them. You're like, I'll just fucking promote you guys.
I hope Julia listens to this and she's like, babe, you know what? They're right.
She's told me too. She's like, I don't know why you just don't start your own channel. Just start
There
your
you
own
go.
channel. And I'm pretty
She's
sure
like, leave those
you'll-
other guys.
you'll
Get
get-
the Beyonce from Destiny's Child.
Yeah,
get your Mark Hyde.
Episode 200 and something of fucking the City Podcast.
I will be the queen
He's like-
bee, where someone's like, that mark is just a bootleg of what was that? I say that Beyonce's is just bootleg Taylor Swift. So who am I bootlegging?
PewDiePie.
Well, PewDiePie is the biggest dude on the
Or
on YouTube.
Markiplier. There you go. There's two marks right there.
Oh, hey,
There you go.
can-
I would
can-
actually, yeah.
Hey,
If someone said I was bootlegging that'd be great.
Oh,
yeah,
there
you
you go.
don't paint your hair crazy colors.
Yeah, dude.
You care about things and you just like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
And just once in a while, you get drunk and you just let out one
You
tear.
remind me of like
Because
like-
I see
I saw-
Markiplier
I saw-
just cry.
I saw
sometimes.
him. Yeah, I've seen some of it. I saw him in a recent video where he was like in some jeans and a fucking button up. I was like, God damn, that dude's kind of hot. I'd blow right there.
And he puts up the button up and he's like, I could do this.
It'd be
Yeah.
funny if he just listens, like he has like a system where he just listens where they fucking call out his name. And he's like, do I sue him or do I praise him? And he's like,
Hold on,
you know
let me
what?
hear.
These guys call
let
me hot.
He's like,
Fuck
let
yeah,
me
but-
listen to this. I'm like, God damn.
And that guy's a
Markiplier's
generic
hot.
me. We'll see about that.
Alright, I'm
he,
keeping an eye on
he
this.
fucking sends you. He sends an email. It's like, to Mark, bring it, bitch. And you're like, all right.
He's like, I'll keep an eye on this kid, even though I just found out he's like 30. He's about to turn 30, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who
yeah,
you?
He's young.
Oh, yeah?
Markiplier,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
pretty young.
Markiplier's young.
I feel like a lot of YouTuber people look older than what they are because they just all the stress and caffeine they drink to
Dude, like,
stay up.
maybe.
And
Like Philip DeFranco,
Yeah,
he's
so.
barely 31. That motherfucker looks old.
They're
He is not
tired, bro.
31.
Yeah, he just turned 31.
What?
Yup.
He looked 40.
Yup.
Like fucking 10 years ago.
That's the camera, bro. It's living in front of all those lights and
It's 10 pounds.
not fucking
Years.
not going outside for some sun.
It's true. Sun is.
That's all they do. They storyboard their fucking things like 2 weeks in advance.
You
And
got to get that sun. And you got to get
Yeah.
that vitamin D3.
Yeah.
Hey, man, just think about it, Mark. By episode, I don't know. I want to get to like episode 200 or something, and be like, "Hey, man, we used to know that Mark. Dude, he used to be part of the city crew."
Let's let the commoners decide. If they're just
about-
like, yeah, that motherfucker's trash. I'm like, eh.
Like,
how about you use your talent and fucking actually do that fucking
Yeah, why did
Do
you
that
put the air
fucking,
quotations on
Salad.
it?
cause I hate either way, baby. That's how I hype up. You know, he likes to hate.
He likes.
He
to-
enjoys it. He's like, this
He
nigga's
likes a little
jealous.
slap
I was
with
like,
his
sure I
tickle.
am. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
You're
and
like,
boy.
Yeah, fucking. What are you
Man,
gonna do
fuck
about
you.
it? Are you gonna fucking prove that I should be jealous for some reason, or are you just gonna fucking take it, bitch?
Even if you succeed, I ain't still not gonna recognize
Exactly. Fuck you.
'Cause are you coming?
I'm being the father figure here.
You have a couple of good ideas, like the D&D stuff.
Well, that's what I was
we did.
gonna say before we went there. Like,
And
why
then we
not
had
finish your fucking
the
D&D
mayonnaise
game?
game we still had to try.
it. We did onion.
Yeah, but we agreed to do the mayonnaise one.
Bitch, yes. Let's do the onion thing for St. Patrick's Day.
Are you still doing the whole? No, you just ate too.
He can't eat mayonnaise.
I can move my fasting.
Yeah, because at the time you couldn't eat after. You were like a gremlin. You couldn't eat after midnight.
Yeah, exactly. I was super. I was super strict about it. Now I've laxed on the.
Okay, so you
You
could
just move your time.
you could
Yeah, I just moved my times, which I could have done then. But,
Oh man, when's St.
but
Patty's?
onions are kind
Next
of
week?
bad on keto. You know.
Or 2 weeks from now.
You have 11 days. You think you come up with another story? For
I've
St.
been
Patty's?
trying. Like I've been at work really trying.
Like another
the-
D&D story for.
I was
you can
trying
make
to-
a St. Patrick's monster thing.
I got to the point where I was re-listening to the last D&D one
Mhm.
just to kind of see what it was. Like I said, I love that. That's probably one of my favorite episodes of all time.
Mhm.
Just cause how bad Roman was going on that one. Like
He
it was,
died fucking trying to get
it
up
was-
on the sofa.
it was so hilarious to see like Roman's whole like where he
Demeanor,
started to
fucking-
where he,
oh.
how he ended.
We was just like, I don't fucking care. Flip the table.
Yeah, I was super pissed about it. I'll be honest, I was salty as shit.
I was getting lucky, bro.
I'll be honest, my favorite part is where he's like, you know, I'm gonna fucking gather myself together, jump on the couch, and just try to fucking do an elbow. And he just fucking slips off the couch, falls down.
breaks my neck.
Bust-
No,
Shit.
you fell down on the floor. I think you got concussed, and then you tried to like, fucking like back punch Santa's legs,
Mhm.
and Santa sees you, he just fucking kicks you in the face, like just a quick tap in your face. Oh man, that's
Yeah,
gold.
dude.
This
That
dude
was
with
gold
a
right there.
leprechaun in it, man.
I think we all died. I think we all died in that one. Is that the
Me
end?
and Eric made it out, but
Y'all made it out, but then we said that y'all got T-boned by a fucking truck outside.
Yeah, the way that what was it? The No Country for Old Men should have ended.
Yeah,
Him getting hit by a car.
pretty much.
But you can make one about the leprechaun.
I'm trying to think of one. The thing is, I don't know if it's gonna be like choose your own adventure openness. The thing is, I can't anticipate everything you guys are gonna do
Mm.
because you'll probably just do what I don't want you to do, just like a regular D&D game.
Exactly. That's the plight of the fucking DM.
The dungeon.
I can come up with a whole story. And
Yeah,
just
and
like,
we're gonna fuck it up somewhere along the way.
I'm just
I'm
like,
still waiting for Roman to make another Jeopardy episode or a
Family Feud.
the Family Feud style. I like those. Those were actually fun.
Yeah.
We were thinking about buying little buzzers and shit, but then we realized Eric would get hella annoying with it, so we didn't buy them. But
I honestly just stopped doing them because I honestly didn't know if y'all liked them or not.
oh, they're fun.
At a certain point, y'all were just like, y'all were hemming and hawing about it.
Dude,
So.
we're 200
I didn't-
episodes in. Sometimes you just get burned out, and then
it's
for
like
the
a
longest
marriage.
time- Yeah, and for everything was becoming a dick joke. So the porn one was a fucking game too. I was like, alright,
Guess
your porn star. You brought the big old screen.
Yeah, you brought out a screen, so
and everything.
Yeah.
Those games are fun.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah, I usually do the Christmas games for the Christmas episode,
Mhm.
and I just didn't fucking even bother last year. I don't know what it was about last year where I
I didn't even make it
Somehow-
to like any of
some-
the Christmas ones last year.
Somehow we just hit like the blues. That's what it
Yeah, I
was.
don't know
We
what
were
it
all
was.
like,
no,
blue.
you got denied your vacation, and you're just like, fuck it.
Oh, that's right. You were
Oh,
tired
that's
as
right, I was
fuck.
pissed.
I was fucking
Because
busy.
the whole thing was that you're gonna take your Christmas vacation,
Mhm.
write down the game, catch up on your fucking Warhammer shit, and enjoy your family time. And when they denied your fucking vacation, you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make sure I'm there at Christmas for my
yeah,
family.
dude. And you had that big commission working on too.
Yeah.
Which
And
stressing
then
over.
remember Mark saying, "Hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it to the Christmas
Mhm.
episode." You're like, fuck it then.
Yeah, we couldn't get enough bodies in there.
But I mean, yeah, games are always fun. I mean, I don't know if it's could be
But-
every single episode, but sometimes holidays.
Sometimes you gotta have a Bayou's Boy Day.
Yeah.
Bye, boy.
But you should really think about horning each other. I know Roman has really good painting. I already told him fighting games and streaming. He just doesn't have the confidence to do it.
Yeah.
But I believe people would watch. I mean, even when you did it, you had Russians following you, which was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I like this guy. He speaks just like.
And you and I think Mark would be
I am
pretty good
Ivan
playing
Drago.
some weird fucking games that no one like knows, or at least I don't know.
Cummies in my mouth.
Some fucking indie game you pick up, you're like, I'm playing this, and both of you have it where you get into something, you fucking dive deep into it, and usually that brings in people to be like, oh, he knows what he's talking about.
We got that druggy drive.
Yeah, for sure. That addictive personality.
And people
yeah.
just like, if you're like passionate about something, people would be like, oh, I want to follow him or listen to him because he knows what he's talking
I
about.
want to hear what this idiot says.
Well, what I was talking about was with this new job that I'll be working with Mark, or I'll be working a somewhat same schedule.
Yeah,
as
you'll
you.
be working about the same hours.
So that's like what
Schedule adjacent.
like six to something.
What do you mean?
Like what's start time?
7.
7. Okay, so
7 to 3:30.
7 to
Well,
3:30.
that's a fucking 8 to 5.
So yeah, it's your 8 hours. So
Weekends off.
exactly, the weekend's off. Now I was thinking of doing a whole bunch of stuff because I'd have a more set schedule, minus the times where there's gonna be the school that we have to attend, the classes we'd have to attend.
Usually it's like Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
Yeah, but I was thinking, well, maybe like a Monday and Thursday kind of thing. Can try to do like a streaming, whether or not that be video games or that be like a Warhammer painting. I wanted to try doing that for streams, and then on the weekends I wanted to just go out and play some more Warhammer, but that could be replaced with more streaming, or if it comes to it and I can fucking figure it out, maybe stream a game of Warhammer. Or I go to a shop or something, set up a little thing, record it, and then I can put it out as a bat rep onto this channel, onto the Grimworks channel. Since we
Just
do
make
the,
sure you don't play with John, because then there'll be a lot of molesting on there, and
Yeah,
he's not allowed.
For sure, it's gonna be other people.
A lot of neck kisses for Roman.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, babe, you're doing so good.
I am so proud of you, baby.
Oh no, babe, you sunk my battleship. It's okay though, I like
Bitch,
this.
you don't say that shit.
Is that what Warhammer's with?
No.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly.
The closest thing is maybe Dreadfleet, and that's pirate ships.
Oh shit! You just said magic word for Tony.
Oh, I have a pirate ship.
Told you.
I have a Warhammer pirate. Fuck you, man. Pirates are cool.
And what pirate ship?
Tony's so one-dimensional.
Just to get Warhammer. I'm surprised you didn't go with Dark Eldar. That's like.
I have a Dark Elder
I was
ship.
gonna say, that's the closest thing you get.
But
to
then
pirates.
I transferred
Ain't
to
no
the Harlequins
surprises there,
because,
baby girl.
Jokers.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has Harlequin, Dark Angels.
It's-
split.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, it's totally him.
My
Yeah,
Dark
yeah,
Angel's
you know
Dark
what?
Elder.
It's fucking,
Weird.
it's on point.
Mm-hmm.
Tight casting here.
Pirates and cowboys are cool. Fuck you
Tony's
guys.
the Michelle Rodriguez of fucking basicness.
That bitch is
I'm gonna
basic.
stop sharing. I'm gonna be like,
Well, that she just typecast herself. Like she did it herself.
Let me
Or-
guess. You're the bad bitch that don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and most of the time she ends up dying because for
she's
some
a
reason
bad
male
bitch.
viewers
That
can't
doesn't
watch a chick.
give a fuck.
Yeah, she beamed herself. No, the nigga from Lord of the Rings that always dies.
Oh,
Sean
Sean
Bean?
Bean.
There you go.
Sheen Bean.
he
Yeah.
puts shy in every
Bean.
single thing he does.
Yeah. That's
Scene
true.
bean.
People, one of the times she's gonna fucking stay alive at the end. He's like, what the fuck is this?
I mean, she's still alive for the Fast and Furious, even though she
Yeah,
died.
but she
you know.
died. She came
She came
back.
back.
She's a zombie.
Yeah.
Fucking hate Fast and Furious. So
Oh,
Ah,
dude,
but-
I'm looking forward to the Fast 9
I
one.
know you are.
Oh, yeah.
I
John
am.
Cena?
I am.
John Cena and The Rock together in a movie.
Toretto.
Which I don't know. Wait, no, I don't know if The Rock's gonna be in it.
Probably.
Anyways,
Most likely.
No, because I think when that was happening, technically, they could say that Hobbs and Shaw was happening.
see, this is why we don't have conversations. We're talking about Fast and Furious. Mark's out of the conversation, so is Roman.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's
sure.
something. Sorry, there's something I had to look up. Paycheck stuff. All that.
Yeah, okay.
Real world shit.
Yeah.
He's like, you stop talking about me, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop praising me about my art.
Back on the Mark thing, I say he reminds me a little bit of like eccentric fucking artist that did that tomato can and had that famous quote.
Andy Warhol.
There you go. Yeah.
Lame.
Damn, Eric just compared you to fucking Andy Warhol.
Yeah, Andy Warhol's trash.
Attitude wise though. I mean, would I be wrong though? Would I be a bad person if I didn't say you were trash like adjacent?
No, but
I'm trying to praise you here, but I don't want to give you too much praise.
No, I got
There
you.
you
to end
go.
the podcast, we do call ourselves trash, but we have things we want to do and try, and we try to better ourselves a little bit. I mean, I think we've come a long
the
way
thing
since the
is-
first episode. Yes, the conversation is still the same, but from the first episode to now, I think we evolved.
No, I don't think so. Holy Demon made a spot on point.
It was
Yeah, they said we should end all this. So.
we should end this and just let Mark make the podcast.
There you
There
go.
you
We'll
go.
just
Let
fucking-
Mark take over. See, here's the thing.
I'll do it
Yeah,
for like one episode.
He's like, I'm
That's
Yeah.
the thing. Is like Mark doesn't want it.
Here's the thing. You
He
got
just
two
doesn't
people
want
with a lot of drive,
Mhm.
but one's too fucking insecure, and the other one is too.
I'm all talent. I'm not about the work.
He's what's
just
the word I'm
Yeah,
looking
I'm
for?
very
Fucking
lazy.
lazy.
I am very lazy.
And then you
Over
got
here is trying to find a big word for you. You're just fucking lazy.
yeah.
He's like, I know I'm the star. Just tell me when to shine.
Like I said,
Like
the
put
whole
the light on and get the fuck out the way.
the whole yeah, pretty much.
Turn on the
The
camera.
smile he gets, he's like, yes.
Just turn on the fucking camera and point it at me.
Fucking,
We're gonna do it live.
Which is
Fucking
funny
go
because he didn't
time.
want to be on camera. He's like,
No,
maybe
I
it's
don't
not for us,
understand.
guys. It's like, alright.
I don't got the face for camera.
Anyways, thank you for listening to episode 186 of the City Podcast.
Well.
We have been your hosts. I'm Tony. I'm here with your boy Eric.
Hate that boy.
Yeah, me too. And
Roman.
of course,
That was Grandpa Slits.
It hits funny the second time.
Yeah.
But, like we say at the end of every episode,
Bye.